Cassandra Nova, one of the latest introductions into the MCU. Cassandra Nova is a powerful villain. She is actually one of the most powerful villains to ever be introduced, and I'm not just saying that because I don't know, she was shipped into the void by the TVA before she could even walk. I'm also saying that because in the void she ended up becoming a conqueror, someone who towered above all others, defeating any and all enemies who opposed her. Enemies such as Charles Xavier, an Omega level telepathic mutant, one of the most powerful telepaths throughout the entirety of the MCU. Cassandra Nova was able to defeat Charles Xavier. She wasn't just able to defeat Charles Xavier, she was also able to defeat Magneto. And in both these instances, these are two Omega level characters with insane levels of power and danger, and she was able to defeat both of them. But Charles Xavier possessing insane levels of telepathic power, and Magneto having his helmet would be able to negate telepathic power, but yet somehow she was still able to defeat Magneto. And we've seen the amount of destruction Magneto could cause and the amount of damage and danger Charles Xavier actually poses, and she was able to defeat both of them. She was also able to defeat Johnny Storm, which is insanely impressive, given that, first of all, it didn't take any effort for her to actually defeat Johnny Storm, which on its own is really impressive, and he's actually one of the most powerful characters in the MCU, with him being able to actually pose a threat to an entire planet if he goes supernova, which is absolutely insane, and she defeated him with absolute and utter ease, and he was terrified of her, similar to how many other characters are actually terrified of her. She's a powerful character, and yeah, she defeated all those characters, but to top even that, the TVA, even after shipping her into the void, still considered her to be such a threat they even made an arrangement for her to actually stay into the void, which is something they've never really done before to our knowledge, because they didn't even do that to Sylvie. Now that on its own should further emphasize the true danger she actually posed to the entirety of the multiverse. She is an insanely powerful character, one of the most powerful telepathic characters. I know some people might say that given that she has to have physical contact with someone to actually best them, that means she's not that great a telepath. That's actually absolutely wrong, because weirdly enough, though she does need physical contact, no one ever actually sees her coming and only acknowledges her once she's already in their minds. On top of that, she has telekinesis, which is absolutely insane, because with her telekinetic abilities, she was easily able to defeat a variety of different characters, like, of course, Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, Wolverine is an insanely powerful character, possessing insane levels of physical strength and speed, with him being able to tangle with certain characters like, I don't know, Black Panther, Thor, and even the Hulk. And with her telekinetic ability, she was easily and casually able to defeat Wolverine, and obviously Deadpool, who also has more or less superhuman levels of physical strength and speed, which is obviously really impressive and further shows the extent of power she has with just telekinesis, because that would imply that she'd be able to do the similar thing to a character like the Hulk himself, which is absolutely insane. And then obviously she even has her regenerative and healing capabilities, with her being able to easily heal from an attack from Wolverine, as well as a couple gunshots to the gut, which is obviously quite impressive on its own. It shows her regenerative and healing capabilities to be quite insane, and to even top of that, furthermore, she is able to show us one of the craziest feats in the entirety of the MCU that I don't believe many people truly understand how crazy this feat actually is. She pushed against the force of both matter and antimatter, which is implied to be able to not just destroy a single entire timeline or a single universe, but actually able to destroy the entire multiverse. With her abilities, weirdly enough, she is not just able to tank or take this force of power for an extended period of time, she's even momentarily able to push back against the force of power that could actually destroy the entire multiverse, which is an insane feat from Cassandra Nova. Now, before I get to the rounding up of everything, right, I just want to state she has one more thing that many people don't really understand. She has the capabilities of using magic, as she's actually stated to have most likely have defeated a Doctor Strange. Now, first of all, if he's anything like the Doctor Strange we've seen throughout the run in the MCU, Doctor Strange has always been shown to be a powerful sorcerer, one of the most powerful sorcerers to ever exist. 616 Doctor Strange was actually able to tangle with Thanos with multiple stones for an extended period of time. He wasn't even trying to kill him because he was following his plan, which is absolutely insane. So if the Doctor Strange she was actually able to beat, is anywhere close to that, that's insane for her. And on top of that, she even said that he was an amateur, which implies that she was easily able to defeat him. And then she even takes his slingy and uses it to create a portal to allow Deadpool and Wolverine to escape the void. Now, this would technically mean she has magical capabilities as well. She has way more abilities than the abilities we saw her use, and we've just been kind of scraping the top of what she could do. Unfortunately, I guess that's where it's going to end. Anyway, let me round it all up, okay? She is a powerful telepath, one of the most powerful throughout the entirety of the MCU, scaling above the characters like Emma Stone and Charles Xavier, who are insanely powerful characters. She's able to defeat some of the most powerful characters throughout the MCU, like Magneto and Charles Xavier, both Omega level mutants. She probably defeated quite a few other X-Men, quite a few characters in general, and then she has telekinetic power that would easily allow her to not just rip the skin off people. She could also overpower characters like the Hulk and possibly and most likely easily beat them. So it's durable enough to tank power that could destroy the entire multiverse, and she also has magical abilities. So Cassandra Nova, yeah, is an insanely powerful character. Now, I'm sure many people got a lot of comments and thoughts about Cassandra Nova and about a couple of things I said in that video. If y'all do have those couple of comments and thoughts, I'd love to see them. You can leave them down below. This is MC Info, and I'm out.